The US troops in Afghanistan, who will now stay until after 2016. Almost 10,000 soldiers are set to remain in the country next year. The original intention had been to pull out all troops, excluding embassy-based soldiers. But now, 5,500 American military personnel will stay put in Afghanistan, even after Obama leaves office in early 2017. The news comes amid a surge in Taliban activity. Garneja Jakan reports.
President Obama's statement on the war with the Taliban 4 years ago now seems short-sighted.
Tonight, we take comfort in knowing that the tide of war is receding.
Already, more than $1 trillion have been spent. It's caused the deaths of more than 90,000 people, and the Taliban in Afghanistan is the strongest it has been since 2001, according to the UN. Worse still, those extremists, not content with today's emboldened Taliban, are finding a terrifying new home by swelling the ranks of Isil.
The Taliban members that are doing that are kind of disaffected with the Taliban, and because the groups are in conflict with each other there as well. So I think a situation is developing similar to Syria, only not of the same magnitude yet.
The groups in Syria that now comprise Isil have been the driving force behind the insurgency there. Some even received support from the West and Gulf states for their fight against the Syrian government. In Libya, jihadists gained a foothold after longtime leader Muammar Gaddafi was removed, with the help of the US and NATO. In Yemen, al-Qaeda supporters have pledged allegiance to Isil because al-Qaeda now seems too lightweight for them.
The same thing is true with Iraq. When you took off Saddam Hussein, you had no al-Qaeda in Iraq before the U.S. invaded. Al-Qaeda in Iraq was created to fight the U.S. Of course, it morphed into ISIS, which is even worse than al-Qaeda in Iraq. And al-Qaeda in Iraq was worse than the main al-Qaeda group. So it just gets worse.
The pattern is clear. Isil incorporates extremist groups from many countries and flourishes where there is a security vacuum. And that puts Afghanistan front and center. The Taliban and Isil had previously declared jihad on each other. But then in June of this year, the Taliban wrote an open letter to Isil saying division between jihadists is not a good thing and suggested peace. Will the Taliban team up with Isil, or will they eventually clash? One way or another, this could mean more violence in Afghanistan. In Washington, I'm Garneja Jakan, RT.